What's up guys, Cody from Pink Gorilla here, and today I'm going to show you how to fix screen burn on a Wonderswan. My note here says that it works great, but it has terrible screen burn, and as you can see the image is really messed up. Lots of messed up bits on the screen, and I'll show you how to fix that now. So, first things first, you will need a T7 Torx screwdriver, a pair of scissors, a card of some sort, some kind of like plasticky, bendy thing like a guitar pick will work, anything like that. Some alcohol, lots of Q-tips, paper towel, a razor blade, and some polarizing film. Alright, so let's get started by removing the game and removing the battery pack. Pop down on this latch here, pop it off. Now we're going to want to remove these 6 screws. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice and easy, no hidden screws here. Alright, now that we've got all the screws out, let's lift the top of this shell on the back and kind of pop it and slide it off. There we go. Now we can just move the top to the side, or the back plate to the side. And let's make sure to pull out this little plastic power switch here so it doesn't get lost. Alright, next we'll want to pull these 2 little latches here that are connecting this ribbon cable. This ribbon cable is connected to the screen. So let's just take our little plastic bit and slide it up on both sides. There we go. And pop that ribbon right out. From there, we can just grab onto the cartridge insert slot and just kind of pull the board right off. Some of the conductive pads that press the buttons down might come with it, so be aware of that. And also be aware that the plastic buttons on this side will fall out very easily and make a huge mess and get lost, so be very careful. All we're going to want to do now is remove this screen. So you can do that by taking your little plastic bit and reaching under right here and just kind of prying the screen out. Once you got it up a little bit, you can kind of get in there and slide it off. There we go. Nice and easy. Now set it down just like so and get that thing out of your way. Alright, so now we're down to just the screen. So to fix the actual screen burn, we're going to be removing the polarizing film right here on the top of this. To do so, we will need to take our razor and just get right in under the corner there. And be very careful not to hurt yourself. There we go. Once you get the razor under there, it's pretty easy to get it from there. Just nice and slow, back and forth, until you get it far enough off that you can grab it with your fingers and just peel that sucker off. And be very, very careful if you get towards these edges here, because you do not want to cut that ribbon cable. Alright, so I got pretty lucky with this one. It didn't leave a lot of sticky residue, but in my experience, a lot of times, usually it does. So when you get all that sticky residue, you want to take your Q-tips and your alcohol and wet it all down, and that alcohol will break down that sticky residue real quick. So just wet it all, and from there I like to take my razor and just peel it right off. That sticky gunk will come up nice and easy. And once all the sticky stuff is loose, you can go ahead and take another Q-tip, some more alcohol, and just kind of clean up the mess. And finally, once you've got it all perfect, you can take a paper towel, wet it down, and just wipe this. There we go. Alright, so on this particular Wonderswan, this also has another like layer right here that we will need to be removing. This will not always be the case, but I specifically picked this Wonderswan because it's particularly bad. So to get under it, you might need something a little more powerful than like a little plastic card, you know? It's kind of hard to get under that. So you can use your razor, or if you have like a Phillips screwdriver or something, you'll want to get under this and peel off this inner screen. There we go. Once you can get under the sticky outer layer, it'll all just come up very easily. Again, this will not always be necessary. If this little piece right here looks good, forget about it. You're already done. Alright, so now that we got that all cleaned up, we got our screen cleaned, next we'll want to measure out our polarizing film. Now this is very important, or else you're going to have kind of a weird looking Wonderswan. When you hover the polarizing film over the screen, you want it to look kind of green. So if you turn it one way, you see it looks kind of dark, like purple or black. You turn it the other way, it's kind of green. So once you've got it that way, measure it up on the corners and go ahead and do a little cut vertically. And try to make it just a little bit wider than the screen itself. It's okay to be a little wide or a little tall, but you wouldn't want it to go under. Once you've got that, follow through on the cut. Alright, looking good. Now for the other way. Alright, so now we've got ourselves a cut polarized film that will act as our new screen. A lot of these, not all of these, will come with a double-sided peely sticky thing so it doesn't get all like scratches on it and stuff. So make sure to pull that off or else your image is going to be kind of fuzzy. And you can just place that down right here. And put your screen right on top of it. And stick it down. There should be residual stickiness that will hold this all together. If you... there we go. Now let's pop the board back in. And pop in the ribbon cable. Cool. Alright, get rid of all this. Okay, so we don't want to put it all back together yet. Let's just pop the back on real quick and see how it looks. Put our battery in. And our game. I missed the power switch, but that's no big deal. And wow, it looks really good now. Makes a huge difference. So now that that's all fixed, and it's confirmed working, the screen looks awesome. Didn't leave any dust underneath it or anything like that that I need to go back and fix. So let's put it all back together. Don't forget your power switch like I did. Woo! Put this back on. And pop in your 6 screws in the obvious screw holes. Alright, now your Wonderswan is good as new. Thanks for watching.